Aliens and time travelers, could they be one and the same? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mystery Truth. It is no secret at all that I am distinctly skeptical of the idea that aliens met their deaths in the desert on that long gone day in July 1947, and I consider that should we one day uncover the true story of what really occurred outside of Roswell, it will likely be one of the secret military experimentation born out of the early years of Cold War shenanigans. But I may well be 100% wrong in my suspicions, keeping in mind the sentence immediately above. What if the Roswell affair is explainable in a very different and widely alternative fashion? What if the weird craft and its strange crew were not denizens of another galaxy, or even of the military of the immediate post-World War II era after all? What if, incredibly, their point of origin was a far-flung future of a distinctly human nature? While such a scenario may sound extreme and incredible to many, even to those who are of the opinion that something truly anomalous occurred in Lincoln County all those years ago, such theories have been expressed and endorsed too. One of those who revealed his thoughts on the particular scenario was Lieutenant Colonel Philip Cosso, co-author with William Burns of the much debated 1997 book The Day After Roswell. The sensational and also rightly questioned and criticized story told of Cosso's alleged personal knowledge of the Roswell affair while serving with the military, and of the way in which he allegedly helped to advance the United States both scientifically and militarily by secretly feeding certain fantastic technologies found in the craft recovered at Roswell to US-based private industries and defense contractors. Despite the fact that many have championed Cosso as a solid proponent of the idea that extraterrestrials plunged to Earth in New Mexico in 1947, in reality, Cosso was willing to consider something very different: the unusual bodies found within the wreckage of the crafts Cosso maintained were genetically created beings designed to withstand the rigors of space flight, but they were not actual creators of the U.F.O itself. Right up to the time his death in 1998, Cosso speculated on the distinct possibility that the United States US government might still have no real idea of who constructed the craft or who genetically engineered the bodies found aboard or in the victim vicinity of the wreckage. Cosso gave much considerations to the idea that the Roswell UFO was a form of time machine, possibly even one designed and built by the denizens of an Earth of the distant future, but rather than by the people of a faraway solar system. Of course, it's vital that I make it clear Cosso's story has been the subject of a great deal of intense debate. I don't believe it, but I do think it's worth sharing the story for, if nothing else, a debate. Cosso's account relative to Roswell has been both vocally championed and loudly denounced. Others seem unsure what to make of it all. But unfortunately for those trying to make some sense of the situation, ufology has always been like that when it comes to matters of a highly volatile nature. We never get a definite answer. It always ends up, to use a terrible but appropriate pun, in a gray area. If history shows there is nothing to the story of Philip Cosso, then so be it. But if there is even a small nugget of truth to the story, then here is something we should muse upon. Maybe by studying the Roswell materials, official dome has learned something deeply troubling and terrible about our future, something it dares not share with us. the populace at large ever is this. Perhaps the reason why the Roswell affair is one still shrouded in overwhelming secrecy more than 60 years after it occurred. To paraphrase the X-Files, when it comes to UFOs and Roswell, the truth may not be out there. After all, instead, it might be countless millennia ahead of USA. So guys, if you have any contribution, kindly leave it in the comment section as usual. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification bell icon to get notified on when next we upload.